Download the free Crowd Scores app for the fastest live football scores. Click the link below and never miss a goal. Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome to another FIFA 16 video. Today we're talking about the richest teams in FIFA 16 career mode. If you love a rich team, if you love to be able to buy any player you want, this is the video for you. We've got multiple teams from multiple leagues and we've got the top 10 richest clubs. So let's get into the number 10 spot. Up first, we have Juventus, who have a very cool £43 million to spend in the transfer window. The best team in Italy, and they have a very strong squad once again this year, including a very powerful front line. They've got a lot of good strikers, and of course, the mighty Pogba in midfield, and the warrior himself, Chiellini, in defence. 87 rated this year. Woo! We then have Valencia from Spain. You guys know there's probably going to be another few clubs from Spain in this video, but up first we do have Valencia with £50.5 million to spend. I did a career mode with them in FIFA 15. It was absolutely amazing, and I'm sure once again this year in FIFA 16 they're going to be just as fun. So definitely a team I'd recommend. They've got a lot of great young players, including Gaia, and one of the best strikers, one of the best young strikers I should say, in Paco. So if you want to use Valencia, you're going to have a lot of fun and you're going to have loads of money to spend. At the number 8 spot, we have my beloved Arsenal. I'm obviously going to be starting my career mode with them very soon, and I'm going to have a massive £50.5 million to spend. We all know about Arsenal. I don't need to talk too much about them, but of course, I am very pleased to say that £50.5 million as the transfer budget is more than enough to improve this squad. We then have another English club. This time it's Manchester United, £57.5 million, and they've got a great squad this year. A lot of young players, and £57 million to spend makes them an even stronger candidate for one of the best career mode teams in FIFA 16. Up next, we have Bayern Munich. I was really expecting them to be higher up in the list, but no, they've only got 57.5 only. It's quite a lot of money, but it's the same as Manchester United. The only reason they're ahead of them is because they spend more on their weekly wages, which of course means they're spending more on their players and they have more money available, if that makes sense. What a team. It's absolutely incredible. I personally cannot wait to try out Bayern Munich in this game. Up next, we have Chelsea with £61 million. Very nice squad. We already know how good Chelsea are from last season. They've been a little bit slower this season to get off the mark, but I guess Chelsea, you're expecting them to be in the top 5, and they are. £61 million. Now we move on to the top 4, where it gets very interesting. Now I'm going to go ahead and say this now. The next 4 clubs, so the top 4, all have the same transfer budget, but their weekly wages are different. So PSG coming in 4th with a £2.1 million weekly wage, which I think has gone up quite a bit, especially with the introduction of Di Maria this year. And what a team PSG have. They really are becoming a powerhouse. I think they're going to do very well in the Champions League this year. And yet again, in FIFA career mode, they're one of the richest teams. Well, technically, they are the richest along with the top 3. Man City come in 3rd with 2.2 million weekly wages. Now, they really do have a strong squad this year. We've seen them make a great start in the Premier League, but there's still room for improvement in this side, and I really do think Man City will be a great choice. You can really improve some of those positions, especially right mid and left back with Kolarov and Navas. Not too strong there, but let's get into the top 2. You guys know who's going to be there, who's in 2nd place and who's in 1st. Up next, it's Real Madrid, guys, with £72 million on the transfer budget, the same as the last 2 teams, but their weekly wages are at £2.749 million. That is ridiculous. It's so much money. The main man himself, Ronaldo, clearly taking up a huge cut of that wage bill, but you know what you're going to get with Real Madrid. You're always going to get a lot of money to spend, and you have some of the best young talents in the game, including James Rodriguez, you've got Gareth Bale, and now recently Kovacic as well, or Kovacic. He's looking very tasty. But that does mean, guys, of course, that Barcelona are the richest team in FIFA 16. Based on their weekly wages, they can afford more than any other team. They're on £3.38 million weekly wages. That is absolutely crazy. The £72 million transfer budget, of course, and arguably the best team in the game as well. MSN up front, Messi, Suarez, Neymar. You can't really get better than that. I actually do think Real Madrid will play better and will be more successful online, but in terms of ratings, you've got to be looking at Barcelona as the top team in this year's game. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the tips so far I've uploaded on my channel. If you've missed any, check it out on my channel. I've got a playlist full of them. and I will see you in the next one.